Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you my finds of the day. Well, these really aren't my finds of the day, these are actually my Christmas gifts that I received from my parents this year. And I'm still going to call the video Finds of the Day because my parents actually did find these things, except for these things here. Everything was bought at auction for amazingly low prices. Anyway, a big thanks to my parents for all of these things. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So let's start over here with these things. We can see some green and red LED bulbs by Fiat Electric. As you can see, they were on sale at our local hardware store. So these will definitely have their own video, so look forward to that. Next to that, we have this very interesting bulb. This is original, it's a very, very cool Starry Night. Read some information about it here. More information about the bulb itself, and there's what it looks like. I've seen these before, I've never really seen one in person, so it's really cool to finally see one in person. So this is what it looks like. Oops. We can see the LEDs soldered to their circuit boards there in a tower type shape. Believe it or not, this is kind of how LED bulbs first came about. They actually looked like this, and now they're coming back as more of a decorative type idea. But a very cool bulb. Very, very unique. This will definitely have its own video as well. Put it back in its bubble wrap here. There you go. It's a very cool box too. It has a really nice texture to it. So moving on, all the other stuff that I'm going to share with you, my dad found at auction and got it for really amazingly low prices. So the prices that you see on some of these things, like this for example, we didn't pay anywhere near $17 for this. Nowhere near that. Or any of this other stuff. But anyway, we'll start with this right away because these are really neat. These are LED bulbs, obviously, from a really interesting company I've never heard of. ALT, but you can look up their name and you'll find it on the internet. Okay, there's the actual name of the company. So here's a spec information of these bulbs. And I say bulbs because this isn't the only one I have. I believe there's 12 of these, but there's only one here in the video. I already have a couple of these in use, and they're amazing. Really unique design. I really like the heat fins that it has. Looks very much kind of like a CPU heatsink with one main LED there. I use one of these right over my computer desk over here, and it produces a really nice pure white light, and it's very directional, so it doesn't spill over or cover areas of light that you don't really want it to. I also think it's neat you can see right through all the fins. It's very cool. Of course, this will have its own video. Next to that, we have a really unique bulb. This is a, I don't know, there's not really a brand name for it, but even if you search this on Google, you won't find much information either. You'll probably find like one picture of this thing and that's it. So this is a very unique LED bulb. And you'll see why here in a second. So, does it look like anything else? It does. It looks like a tubular fluorescent CFL bulb. Very, very unique. Here you can see more of the YouTube type shaped stuff. I always thought these were corny, but these things are really cool actually. all this is metal, except for this bottom thing here, and that's plastic. But this and these ridges here are all metal. As it says on the packaging and the bulb here, it is 6000K, so very nice color temperature there. They are variable voltage, but they work on 120 just fine. So a very, very unique bulb. And the way that it's shaped like a CFL too, I think makes it even more unique. I believe there's 10 of these. So, very, very cool. Of course, that'll have its own video if I didn't already say that. Down here we have some bigger boxes. Did not pay $25 for this. So you can see this is variable voltage as well, 100 to 240 and different hertz there. 15 watt, there's 7 2-watt LEDs, and it was made in 2011. So here's the bulb itself. Of course, no brand name on these or that other one, but still seems to be really high quality. This thing is heavy. This is all, except for this up here, this is plastic, but this is all metal. This is all metal, except of course for the glass here for the LEDs. But very, very unique. Has the green insulated base here, which is common in other countries for energy saving bulbs. So very cool, interesting bulb. Again, it'll have its own video. Move on to this box. This one says 17 watt. It's again a par 38 bulb. This one's 120 volt exactly. It says warm white 3000K. 3000K is a really nice color temperature. So let's go ahead and open this one up. This one is really unique. Oh, I think there's 4 of these and 4 of these as well. Again, don't all fit in the camera here. But this is a really unique design. Again, very heavy, full of metal. Of course, we just have plastic here, but you can feel how heavy this thing is. You can see the LED down in there and all the reflective reflectors. And there's also an interesting refractor there as well. You can touch this. It's a cone-shaped type thing. Again, a refractor. So very, very cool. Again, it'll have its own video. But that is not all. Let me go ahead and move the camera up. What is that? Ah, it says a cobra head. Obviously, it's a street light. I mean, that's obviously what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm going to move these things that were sitting here that we just looked at out of the way so we can move it closer. Once I find a place to do that. As you can see, it's a pretty generic box. But the quality of it is not generic at all. Let me go ahead and also do some fancy things with the camera here. Let's try to move it up so we can get some good, I don't know, best of angles that I can. So as you can see, it says cobra head on it. I think it was opened upside down, but that doesn't matter. Whatever. Same thing on the other side. And you can kind of see 80 watt, 277 volt. Yeah, they're not 120, but again, at auction for amazing prices, you can't go wrong. So let's go ahead and open it up. I've never had a brand new streetlight before, so this is really cool. So you can already kind of tell maybe what design this is. It's the same design as an American Electric 113 or 115. I always get those two mixed up. They're really similar, but there are differences between the two. So we got cardboard here. This came with a shorting cap, which is very unique. I don't really have any shorting caps, so I can definitely use this, because whenever I'm testing lights, I always have the photocell and then a box over it, just to turn it off, or I mean, so just to make the photocell think that it's nighttime outside. So it's very cool to have a shorting cap. And then we have the light itself. So I'm gonna pick it up here and set it down for 1 second so we can get this big box out of the way without bumping the camera. Okay, now let me go ahead and bring it back. I'm gonna try some more different angles, because somehow this is gonna fit in the camera. You get these cords and other junk out of the way, because we're not here to see pillows, we're here to see this light. So here's the top. Enough looking at the top. Here's what it looks like on the side, or the bottom. Looking at a side profile, I want to say it's a design of a 115, but it also looks very similar to a 113. Again, I always get those mixed up. But this does not actually have a brand, as you probably could see by the box. These are like special order fixtures. And 80 watts. What a weird wattage. So, there's no brand on this, but it's obvious that it was made by American Electric for whoever, and they just put it in some generic box. We have our, let me get somewhere else. This is how fixture connects. Of course, this was out, so, you know, for packaging reasons, but put that in, and that's how the door hinges. Okay, gotta move around this tripod again. To open it up, just pull back, and it's opening. So there we go. Then we'll take a quick peek at what is under this. You probably already know what it is. It's Induction. So the fabrication date of this fixture was 2010, if you can kind of read on the sticker right there. But there'll definitely be a video about this fixture. It is currently, again, only for 277 volt, but I got a trick up my sleeve to make 120 work with this, and I'll show you what it does when you just connect it to direct 120 as well when we have a video about this fixture. But again, just like the LED bulbs, this isn't the only one. I believe there's 6 of these fixtures brand new in box. So this is just one of 6. Anyway, this is very cool. It's my first induction light. I don't know if I'll keep them all induction. We can see here a hole for the mogul socket, so some of them will probably be converted to some other type of lighting source. But again, I've never had a brand new street light before, so this is really cool. And we have a very nice glass refractor here. I did not look at it to see if it said Hall of Fame on it or anything. I don't really see any markings on it now that I'm looking at it right now. But very cool fixture. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed my finds of the day. Well, more or less my parents' finds for my Christmas presents. Oh, but now that I think of it, that's not all. I actually have 3 other things, but they don't really fit in here. So I'll just tell you about them, and we'll eventually see them in a video. I have also received from my dad 3 McGraw Edison Unidor 175s or 250s. All depends on the wattage of the bulb on the inside or who you're talking to. As you may or may not know, I have Unidor for hundreds, but now I have Unidor 175s or 250s, again, whoever you're talking to about that. And they also have their original arms on them as well. So look forward to a video all about those and this fixture and the LED bulbs. Again, I really hope you enjoyed, and also please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.